Welcome back to Linux Mint. This is the third video, I believe. I believe it is, actually. Yeah, so today we're going to be... We've already themed it. We've just got a few more things to tweak here and there. What have we got? Well, I want to make this look really, really, really cool. So we're going to install i3 lock. We're going to install that. We're going to install Betterlockscreen as well. First, we're going to have to bring over some dependencies that I've got here. I've got the ArcoLinux logout files. These are what are inside ArcoLinux. So that when you do log out, instead of going straight to the logout screen, you've got a choice of whether you want to hibernate your system, if you want to lock the screen by going into Betterlockscreen, and what else? And you got log out as well, and you got restart, and you got shutdown. Yeah. But it's a graphical thing which you can alter whilst on the fly, if you like. So that's what we're going to install today. I'm also going to get some keyboard shortcuts going as well, which I think I'll begin with first. And also change for each desktop workspace, have a different picture in the background. Now, obviously, I got rid of all of the Linux Mint ones. You don't have to do that, of course. It's entirely up to you, but this is what I say. This is how far you can go. This isn't just how far you can go, but this is how far you can go when customizing your Linux, when making it your own. I mean, I can even, if I wanted to, come up into here. We could go to view. We go to Linux kernels. Okay, we'll continue. I could update. We're on the, even though we're on the 5.19, you would have thought we'd be able to update to the 6 by now, wouldn't you? Maybe that'll be coming up in the next. Sure, I could do it with a PPA, but there we are using the latest, which is the 5.19, supported until August 2023. So whether or not for the next point release, they're going to come one out with 6, I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to have different coloured backgrounds now. And I'll show you what I mean in here. It's always been in here in Linux Mint. Every other, like I say, every other XFCE that I've ever tried or used doesn't have this problem. What do I need? Window manager. Let's just go in here. We're going to go to keyboard. Here's the list of all your keyboard shortcuts, and the only ones that I use are for moving stuff on over. So we clear it, right? It's quite explainable here on screen. You don't have to read up on how to use this. So we click clear once. Why not cleared? And we click clear twice for some unknown reason. Why is that? I've never, ever, ever understood that. Anyway, we're going to edit that, because this keyboard shortcut, the one that's default, doesn't work anyway. Alt and 1. So I've got to change it anyway. And we clear again, and we go edit, and we go and 2. and we clear and clear again, and we edit Alt and 3. It's always been the same in Linux Mint. Now I've only got 4 workspaces. You can have as many as you want, but I tend to only use about 4. So we'll edit and we'll go Alt and 4. That's what I use. Then I come all the way on down to here, left workspace. It's just moving over to that workspace. That's what this is. The default does work, Control Alt and left are all right, but I'd rather have my own in there. So again, clear, press clear twice. Why? I don't know. Never understood it. Like I say, weird sort of bug. Alt and left, that's what I have there. Clear and clear, edit, Alt and right. There we are. So much easier. And they are the only ones that I have on here. We can now click on out of there. We'll now go to desktop backgrounds, and of course that is what we're using on this particular workspace. Okay, we're using the grey area. If I untick this, move this dialog to the workspace you want to edit the settings for. Okay, so all we do is move this on over. Now, ordinarily, it would have been in backdrops, or if you have this in, if you just have a normal XFCE desktop and you've added some to your backgrounds, when you move this window on over to the other workspace, it will then default back to the one it was previously, to the default, which was usually inside user share XFCE 4 backdrops, which is where that file usually is. But it's not there anymore. Not on here anyway. So when I do move this on over to, when I push Alt and 2, that will then go on over to number 2. Then I'll push Alt and right. And of course, it's defaulted to this because we haven't picked out a background as of yet. And of course, you can see down here it's gone to none. But we can still pick out from here because it's defaulting back to the backdrop folder. Do you get me? So on here, I'm going to have a blue one for the second one. Okay. And then we can move this on over to number 3, workspace 3. So we just go Alt and right again. And we'll have a red one for this one. I think we'll go with that. And then we'll go Alt and 4. And move this on over to this side. And obviously it's going to be the brown one for this. I think that's brown, isn't it? Looks grey, doesn't it? Looks, but it's brown. Believe it or not, that is brown. This one's the grey one. That is meant to be brown. But it's the same colour as the actual background itself. Because of colour picker that I used. There we go. So there's that, and we can go right again, and it goes back to the default. Now every time I go to a different workspace, we got a different picture there, because unfortunately it's not like Kden Live. It's not like KDE where you can have messages actually telling you what it is, what workspace you're on. Unfortunately, so we have to do it this way. That's just me pushing Alt and right, and you get a whole rainbow of colours. So it looks quite disco-y, doesn't it? There. Anyway, Looks like we've got some updates. I want to keep this updated as far as I can. Yeah, I remember getting these last night on my main system. So we shall just update this. It shouldn't take long to do. Shouldn't do anyway. There we go, and it's in. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay. So what have we got in here to do now? Betterlockscreen. Right, I'm going to just open these. Here's our logout. Logout 2, logout themes. So that's the logout.conf file. Do we really need to have that? Yes, we do. We need that inside our .config, which is inside home hidden files. This one's the actual logout, which goes looking there. That's the actual functions for it. So that needs to go into user share. This one is the bin file, which is what we're going to have to put into user bin. Okay. And for some odd reason, when you do move that into ArcoLinux logout.conf, don't know why it's got a dot on. Oh yeah, dot tar. Yeah. Yeah, so it's weird. It should be in. You've got to put it in. Otherwise, it won't work. You need to put it into a file. Otherwise, it won't work. Which I should have done and then wrapped it on up, but never mind. So yeah, that's your bin file, and these are your actual themes. I'll show you what I mean. And there's all sorts of stuff in there. There's themes. And there's ones that I've added as well. Or have I? No, not themes. Wallpaper JPEG. Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead of myself. I'm thinking of actually Betterlockscreen. But this is the logout path, and you'll see it. You'll see it once I've got it installed. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Our first one, of course, will be this one. We may as well just copy that, pop that into our home folder, go into .config, paste that in there. We'll then extract here, and of course it comes up there. But what we do need to do is to create a new folder, and we call it ArcoLinux logout. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, really. I guess .conf. All right, we'll just call it that. That's fine. This item cannot be renamed. All right. I won't call it .conf then. We'll just call it ArcoLinux logout. We'll just call it that. There. And we'll pop that in there, like so. We can get rid of that now. At least I know that that's there and it isn't going to go anywhere else, hopefully. Now then, next thing to do, go back. We'll go back another one. There we are. This is the, what's this? Log out. This is where we need to put this inside. We need copy, come down the file system, go user, share. This is where they're kept. We'll open it as root. And we'll paste that in there. Extract here. We can now delete that. And that should be, if we scroll all the way up to the top. ArcoLinux logout. There we go. Now we just need to do the themes. We may as well keep that open for now. We're going to go back and back again and back again. We're in here. Might as well do the themes while we're here. Copy them. Pop them in there. Extract here. And we'll delete that. And our themes. ArcoLinux logout themes. There's all there. There's the wallpaper. Excellent. So we'll keep that open for now. But what we need to go on into now is back here. We're going to user share. While we're here, I could do these two a little bit later. This is the one I need. Yep, that's the bin file which we need. So let's do that now. Copy that, but I'm also going to go on into Betterlockscreen as well, which I think is this one, which is the bin file. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? At least I think it is. Yeah. So we'll have that in there as well. Let me just go into user bin. Pop that in there. This is the logout 2. We'll just extract that here. There it is, ArcoLinux. Just delete that. Then we got this one to come on over. We might as well pop that in there now. Betterlockscreen, and we'll just pop that in. And then we'll delete that. Excellent. It should be set up as root straight away. Yep. Fantastic, because that was the way that I compressed them originally. Permissions, yeah, that's fine. Excellent. Okay, we can come out of there now. User, user share. Just go in here. Which one of these was? Yeah, that's the one we need. That one. And settings.conf needs to go on into thingy. Yeah, we got this one to go on over into here. Just click that in there. You might be thinking, why on earth is he putting this in now? Wow. Once I've got did I not bring it on over? Oh, I couldn't have. I thought I extract here. Oh. Cancel. I did do it then. I couldn't see it, that was all. At the top. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's all in there. That's all in one on that. All we need to do now is just that last one, which was this one. The settings.conf file. We need to copy that, pop that in home, into .config, paste that in there, then extract here. Yeah, brilliant. And then we can just delete that. Excellent. Okay. That should be all I need to do in there now. I don't think there's anything else for the time being. Nope, I think that's okay. Brilliant. So we're going back into documents. Now, got to change this grub about as well as, so it's still quite a bit to do. Terminal alias commands I've already done. Cubic install we've still got to do, but let's get this bit on the road first. We'll open up with text editor, and I've just got to install some dependencies. And what's it called? Image Magic. Image Magic is what the one thing I always forget to install, and then I wonder why things aren't working properly. This is to install i3 Color. All right, you can get this off of GitHub. All right, especially if you're wanting to use Betterlockscreen, you need this installed. All right, so we just copy that. Mo. Oh, what I also want to do, I want to show you is we're just going to preferences here because my eyesight is not the same as what it used to be. So I like to change over the font here to that one that I put in the other day, and I'll bring it up to about 19. So it's nice and big so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I could bring that up like that. We've also got the terminal to sort out as well. We'll do that after we've got this installed, or maybe in another video. I'm going to stretch these videos on out. I want to see what the interest is, where the interest lies. You either fall asleep or not bothered at all. Possibly not bothered at all because you all know Linux inside out. Especially for those in the Linux community, because you all know it inside out, upside down, backwards. You don't need some little beep telling you how it's done, how it should be done, doing these stupid videos. No doubt. Don't know. I mean, I would as well, watching myself do this. I would go as well. Where the hell's my terminal then? Where have you gone? I think you're in there, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, let me just paste that in there. I'm just going to put my password in. Yes. Quite a lot of, depending, I think it was 79 megabyte altogether. That's coming on down. All right, build in i3 color. This is pretty easy to do. All we do is copy that, put that down. Oh, I didn't install Git, did I? Yeah, Git. Sudo apt. Let's do G. Okay. Git. There we go. What's the point in having to terminal aliases in there if you're not going to use them? Exactly. Right. Then we can CD into i3 color because it's been downloaded straight to the desktop. We go straight on in. What do you mean there's no such file or directory? There blooming well is. There should be. What's going on now? There's Warpinator. Do. Oh, of course. Oh, I haven't done that yet. I see. That's why. See, I'm getting too old for this now. My brain's getting rattled. I'm a fool. Really am. Such a fool. Right, now we can go on in there because there it is there. And all we do to install it throughout the whole of your system is this one. Let me just paste that there. And off it goes. Going to install all the way on Downy Wowney. There we are. Installed. Brilliant. So we don't need that file now. Excellent. We can now get rid of this file. We can delete it. Don't need it. Do not need it at all because it's all installed throughout the whole of the system. Brilliant. I'm going to move this Warpinator into there. There we go. Makes that look a bit better. Let's go to documents. What have we got then? What have we got to install now then? Oh, wow. Let's open this up with GDebian and see if it installs. Oh, right. This is a newer version then. So let's install then. It was saying an older version is in the thingy. No, I'll have the newer, please. Thank you very much. Yep, we'll continue. Applying changes. Excellent. I'm glad that is in there. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Where are we? Oh, Betterlockscreen install. So we'll open up that. It's a wget. It's a wget. And this will install it to the system straight away. I didn't save that in there, did I? Never mind. Let me just put my password in. Install completed successfully. There we are. Brilliant. Now then. I will show you what I'm going to do now. All right. I'm going to go panel, and I have a total of 5 panels on here. So we go to panel 5. It should light up over here. Excellent. I'm going to go items, and I'm going to add a launcher onto that panel. All right. I'm then going to close that. I'm then going to go in there, and we go edit. And we click add. HIJKL log out. We add that. We close. We then edit this. Come down to here. This would take us to our user bin. Sorry about that up there. Shouldn't be. That shouldn't actually be there, but it doesn't matter. Those are not even installed as of yet. Oh, at least I don't think so. If I click on any of them, it will not go there. It shouldn't do. Maybe it will. Will I be? Will I be damned? So is that gaming on Linux? Yes, it is. Wow, is that reading it off of my desktop or what? And YouTube. We've got YouTube as well. Oh, right. Okay, so it memorised all of them. I didn't memorise that one. ITVX, yes, because I only recently got the logo for that, ITVX. So anyway, oh, right. Oh, see, that's the beauty about it, is that it brings a whole lot in. Right, hang on. All the way back up. I don't know my alphabet. Actually, let's log out. There we are. Actually, let's log out. We just push enter. We'll save. Close. And we'll close that. And it all should be down on there. I don't need that up anymore. Excellent. And this is what I mean. Yeah, so you click on there. So you got it on your desktop and it fades it all out. You've got settings up in here. Yeah. You have the opacity down a bit so it fades your background out just slightly. Icon size, you can have whatever. You just have to push escape to cancel. And it does it. All right. How brilliant is that? I'm not going to lock the screen as of yet. Now, the one that I like, you got all these themes inside here. Absolutely beautiful. So I've got on here I've got a bit of ArcoLinux going on. I just wanted to bring some ArcoLinux over for myself. So we go surfing, or where's the candy one? There should be one called Candy. There we are. Sarded Candy. We can keep the font size quite far up. We can come up to 30, I guess. The font size 100 about 110 with the icon size. You can bring this right down if you want. And then you just save settings, escape. You can come back down here, push that, and it's up again. It's not that very that's better. I see 100% would be completely gone. But yeah, been brilliant. Right, now all we got to do, before we do that, I've got to write a little application file. I don't think it would be on here. No, it isn't. .local share. Yeah, I forgot to bring it on over. Bring it over. So I'll do that now. Let's bring it on over. Go into applications. And then what we got? .local share applications. Betterlockscreen. There we are. And we'll just copy that. No, we won't copy it, idiot. We'll just send that on over into there. Should be all right. Yeah, excellent. Then we'll go back up to full screen. You won't be able to do this. Well, you'll be able to send it on over. Should be activated. I hope so. I've got it set up in system somewhere. That's where the... Yeah, there we are. Betterlockscreen. ArcoLinux Betterlockscreen. Now, I could call it something else if I really wanted to. I don't think I've put my own background in on this either, which I will do now. But no, I'm going to use that one for now. We'll apply the image. Waiting for messages at the top. Now then, for those of you who just want the lock screen on up only, there is a way without it fading out after a certain amount of time. A lot of people would say that it'd be better if it did blank. Me personally, just keep them guessing, eh? No one should know your password to get into your system anyway. That's the whole idea of Linux, is that it's password protected. Unless you've got friends around who look at your password regularly, who know your password and you trust them. No, not even then. No one should know your password. So anyway, I will show you what this looks like. So we'll go to there. We'll just push K, and we've got a lovely lock screen. There we are. Yeah, it's got the time down there. It's got where I am in the world, English UK. Yeah, and it just works straight on. Out of the bag. It's really, really good. I really do like it. And all you do is just pop your password in. It's been out for a few years now, and yeah, it just works. Just works fine and dandy. Or, of course, you can shut down with this as well. You can come down to push the letter S, and away it goes. It will shut down. There we go. And we can start it back up. I know we're in a virtual machine. But hey ho, it's working, isn't it? Yay. Well, these are sort of things, yeah, this is what I've got on my system anyway. No. So there you go. What else to do? There is the grub to do. We'll do that now. I don't know how long I've been on. I don't think I've been on that long. It's now 20 past 2. About 40 odd minutes, something like that. Go into documents. We'll get my grub sorted out. I need to read it first. Now, obviously, I haven't got a... it's not user UID. It's in etc. default. Just open this up as root. And there's that grub file. And we'll just alter this. I'll bring this up to the same. Go to preferences. Right, and it's a great thing about it. Monaco. We'll bring that up to the 19. As well as just so I can read it. And if you change the size, yeah, I know. So what I usually have is that out like that. Grab timeout equals 20. Have a look at this side. MV-me. Paste that in there. It's fine. Let's make that a little bit bigger as well, if we may. That's it. And then we come further on down. Grab terminal console. Yeah, that's all right. And equals auto. Equals auto. Get rid of the hash that's on there. That switches it on. And we'll have that. Payload equals. Copy that. Just paste that in there. Equals keep. He has this switched on as well. Didn't he? No, he didn't. Recovery. Alright, disable recovery. Equals true. And comment to get a beep at the start. Yep, it's fine. So we'll just save that away. And next we need to update the intratrams. If I can remember what that is. And how. Sudo update -u, I think. Init tramps or whatever they call it. Open up a terminal. Sudo update. Sudo update. Tramps. Is that how you spell it? Tramps minus U. Can't remember what it's called. Hang on, guys. I can't remember. Luckily, this is what I got notes for. This is one of the reasons why you keep Linux notes, so that you can keep going on back. XFCE, go into notes. I've got a resolution splash here somewhere. I can copy the resolution splash. There we are. I've had this file for God knows how many years. There we are. Oh, I was nearly there. Look at that. I was in the tramps minus U. Yeah, we can just copy that. That'll be alright. And go back up full screen. We try that then. Ah, that's why. Sudo update. No. Instead of the dash, that's what that was griping about, I think. And we'll just pop my password in. And away it goes. But then we just have to update the grub. So it'd just be up G. That's what I have to. Up DG. Yeah. Up DG. And update the grub. We'll have a look. Let's see what happens. So we've got restart on here as well. You don't have to have these, by the way, and I will show you in a minute. Right, when we'll reboot, we just push R, and away it goes. There we are. And now, shouldn't have any Linux Mint thingy at all. Should just go straight on in. Yay. To me, that is quicker and better. And it will be on real hardware as well. Would be much better. Anyway. Yeah, so we got that installed. We got a nice lock screen. I'll also sort out, while we're here, I will also sort out, before I go to Settings Manager. I'll come down to Keyboard. I'll come to Application Shortcuts. I'll just bring this up a bit so you can see it-ish. Now then, what we got? X. It's Control, Alt, and L, usually. But we're going to change that. So we just edit that. Oh, good. We're going to have log out. I know we've already got it on the thing, but a lot of people like to use, like myself, I like to use keyboard shortcuts quite a lot. So you can have that. Be okay, and we can now push a key of what we want. So we can have Alt and lock. Like that. And that will now be rewritten up here. There we are. Excellent. So when I go Alt and that, it goes like that. Now, like I say, you don't need all of these. Isn't that a good effect, eh? It blurs on out when you highlight them. You don't need all of these. If you don't use all of these, I mean, I don't use suspend or hibernate. I don't use them at all. If you don't use them at all, you don't have to have them on here. And what you can do, come into your .config file, which is in your .config. Watch Linux logout. Open with a text file. You got these here. So what you can do is just get rid of them two. Save that away. For the better lock screen, also you can have dim blur if you want it. Just put dim blur in. And that'll be saved away. In fact, you could have these in alphabetical order if you wanted to. You don't have to have the lock on that side. You can have the lock at the beginning. You can have it in the middle. You can have it wherever. You could cut that from there if you wanted. Cut that. Pop it in there. And just put a comma in. So you got lock, log out, a restart. You could cut that and have the cancel at the other end if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. If we just save that. Oh, let's get rid of that. Just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, and as you can see, we've got that. And if I push K now, you've got a nice blurred background. It's fantastic, it really is. I like it. I like it an awful lot. You just pop your password in. Now, if you're not wanting it to blank off after, I think it's 5 minutes, it's about 5 to 6 minutes, it will blank the whole of your screen. I hate that. It took me ages to find the setting. And it's actually situated in File System, User, Locale, Bin, Betterlockscreen. Open with this, and this is the line you're going to have to get rid of. It's to do with time. Took me ages to find. Yeah, I think we're further down, aren't we? Timeout. It's these timeout lines. This one here, I believe. You switch these off. I'm pretty sure it is. Now I'm gonna have to check on mine. I will check. Where are we? Right, let's go in here. File system. User local bin. Betterlockscreen. Open with that ammo. I don't know why I was mucking around with that. I've forgotten which one it is that I've switched off. Yeah, it's this one that I've switched off. That. Okay, so it's after the lock screen. That's where I was, wasn't it? Yeah. So you switch these off. In here. That one and that one. Save that away. Once you can't save it at the moment because I'm not in as root. Right. Oh, idiot! That one is meant to be on. Just do that. No. Close without thinking. So we open as root. And we go back in there. And we'll just switch them off. That one and that one. And we just click save. I think it is just that file, isn't it? Let me just have a look in here. I think it is. Don't think there's anything else that I've switched off. No, it was just those. It stops. It just stops your system, as in system D, from blanking off your screen. I think I saved that, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. I did. Good. Right. That's all tickety-boo. And you can add your own as well. You can add your own wallpapers, which I'm going to do in there before I go. It's going to be the last thing that I do for this video because it's gone on way too long now. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into there. User share. Backgrounds. Backgrounds. And we'll just have one of these. I do like the grey one. Does me. Copy that. And we're going to pop that into file system. Into share. Oh yeah, back into share. We need this one. We need wallpapers. Open as root. I don't know whether it's going to do this one or not. I don't know. And we'll just save that away in there. Just to root. I don't think it needs executing as a program as such. So I don't think they do. No. Yeah, right. There's that. Oh, hello. Oh, that was closed. Right, so now we can go back into Betterlockscreen. That's there. And we can apply that. Just wait for the message at the top. Should come up any second now. There we are. Lock screen set successfully. Lovely. Okay, so we can go on in there and click OK. There we are. Do 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 do. There you are. Now, if we wait 5 minutes, we wait till 1:45. In fact, yeah, about that. Around 1:45. We wait 5 minutes here, and it should not blank off. In that file that I showed you in the user local bin, in that file as well, you can change your the fonts as well and shadows and stuff like that. It's now 14:41. But yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Love this lock screen. It's better than any other one that I've used. That's what this video is all about, is making Linux your own, not having to rely on what they give you out of the bag. Make it your own. Make it better. Make it good for yourself. Good to work with, especially if you use it for either business or banking, emails, looking on the web, whatever you do on your Linux or on your computer, or use it for documents, making documents, printing up stuff, whatever. You need to feel comfortable, don't you? Whatever desktop you're using, you need to feel comfortable with. So if you make Linux your own, and you feel comfortable, there's nothing worse than actually sitting down at a computer and you're looking at the screen thinking, where the hell do I start? Especially when the desktop is cluttered. I mean, yeah, you could clutter this whole desktop, but I don't know why people save stuff to their desktop. Because the thumbnails that your system has got to generate when it's starting up, when it's booting, slows it down. No matter what you're using, and whether you're using SSD or what, it just slows the process on down. Always has done. This is why Windows and that, especially if you're using it on a mechanical hard drive, especially, is so slow. And especially back in the day, like with Windows 7 or Windows XP, when people save stuff to their desktop, had mountains of applications, shortcuts on their desktop. And of course, it's got to produce that. It's got to produce all of those thumbnails for those different apps that you've got. And then it comes to startup applications as well, which can really slow down your experience. Having too many startup programs. Here's what people don't realize. Even in Linux as well. If you've got too many startup programs, that can slow down slightly your experience. I'm hoping that this seems all right at the moment. It's been, 3 minutes now? We've got another 2 minutes to go. What am I going to do for... 1 minute to go. Oh, that's good then. Oh, flipping heck. That were good. So we have to go to 14:45 at about 20 seconds afterwards. So, yeah, we've got another minute to go then. Because I've got a clock over there that's completely correct. It's one of those radio clocks. Yeah, picks up radio waves. That's how it sorts itself out. Very low, though. Very low hertz, if you like, and it updates at stupid o'clock in the morning. Refreshes itself at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's rather good though. It's also got the temperature, the ambient temperature of the room that you're in as well. Good for like when it's summer and what have you, because this room that I'm in at the moment don't half warm up. It warms up very muchly. Depending on the summer that we're having, I mean, we feel all the seasons in this place. We feel winter, autumn, you name it, we feel it. Yeah, well, it seems all right, doesn't it? It hasn't blanked off as of yet. So there you are, that is it. So thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to log back in because I can. Well, hey, and we're back in. No missing. Thank you very much for watching. That is it from me. In the next part, yeah, are we ever going to get there? I can hear you all saying, I mean, this is just going on and on and on. Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? It's good. You know, I'm keeping this as a little series of stuff. In the next video, we're going to be installing Cubic, and we also have to sort out the terminal as well. Get the colours sorted out on there. Get it looking good with whatever it's called. Yeah, Neo Fetch. Get that looking better than what it is at the moment. Sort the fonts and that out in there. And then we can install Cubic and actually make up an ISO. I have to bring on over the original ISO from Linux Mint, of course, after we've installed Cubic. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. Anyway, hope you're getting something out of this. I really do. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. That's it from me. Bye for now.